Once again, man, back with another one though. Once again, y'all gotta excuse me, man. I've been locked in, man. That's why I ain't been shaving, being groomed, and nothing. I've been locked in on them games, man. Striving to get them right. I did tries last night, man. Work these biceps. I ain't gonna work them today. It's a recovery day. I did tries. I did back. Had a big back day yesterday. Got the pulls in. I'm talking. I walked out the goddamn gym looking like lat man. Goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? I was lat man. Goddamn. Yesterday, goddamn. Got them pull ups in the wide arms. Got them felt like Arnold Schwarzenegger hitting them rows. Goddamn them barbell rows. Nigga, you couldn't tell me shit in that motherfucker. You understand me? Yeah, but I've been lacking on ab work though. Haven't been doing it, but I have been like piping up my cardio. I'm thinking about buying a bicycle, man, and getting some cycling in. I'm thinking about it, man. If I can find the time, cause I like cycling. It's fun cardio and all that shit, man. But you know, yeah. But let me get to it, man, cause I know. Let me cut this shit off, and I got the punching bag set up in the yo. You know what I'm talking about? Got the punching bag set up in the yo, so I gotta utilize that. I hadn't utilized it in a while, so I know I'm gonna be a little sore. I might get on that thing tomorrow. I don't have my floors done in here, so I don't want to sweat too much. You know what I'm talking about? And fuck up the wood shit that's down. I gotta get this floor laminated or whatever the hell you call it. I've been just prolonging and putting it off and et cetera, shit like that. But yeah, man. Back to this Charlie Kirk thing though. Shout out to everybody who liked the video I shot yesterday, man. Thanks for the support once again, man. Thanks for the support. I hope what I said resonated with you, you know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? If you hadn't watched the last video, definitely watch the first video I put up about Charlie Kirk, and the passing of Charlie Kirk and things of that nature, and how you bring bad energy upon yourself by not knowing when to shut the fuck up. 48 Laws of Power says it best, say less than necessary. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to get into with this video is, because I was watching this joint on YouTube today. I was watching a couple of YouTubers I fought with, and they were like kind of like, they weren't mocking his death, but they were being kind of sarcastic about the people who watch these online videos, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna go into what they were doing, but it was funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hilarious actually. But I hate to say it, but one of those two don't know how to shut the fuck up either. He learning, but our opinions really that deep, because I've noticed on TikTok, I've noticed on Twitter, I've noticed a lot of people, especially the skin folks, going crazy. Oh, he just had a different opinion. He just had a different opinion and he got killed for his opinion. He got deleted for his opinion. Our opinions that deep. Our opinions that deep to delete somebody behind your opinions or behind their opinions. Are they that deep? Let me tell you something, man. I got two different stories. And y'all know you've been watching this channel long enough, I always go back to the penitentiary, because the penitentiary is like the ground. It's like the root of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, without crime, man, but I ain't even gonna go there, man. But I always go back to the penitentiary, because I mean, at the end of the day, that's just what the fuck I know. And it shows people in their most rawest, basic element. Because see, when you out here, man, you get on that drink, do whatever, say whatever. You can get on that weed, do whatever, say whatever. You can get on them perks, do whatever, say whatever. You know what I'm saying? You around bitches, gassed up, do whatever, say whatever, throw on a fresh outfit, do whatever, say whatever. You know what I'm saying? But in that penitentiary though, you in your rawest form, everybody dressed the same for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Everybody eating the same for the most part. Everybody got the same opportunity to eat the same thing for the most part. You know what I mean? It's the rawest element, but I'm here to tell you, and I'll take it out of the penitentiary, but one story, it was roll call count one time. And it was this dude, goddamn, I forgot his name. He came out of cell. Other dude came out of cell to goddamn, no, it wasn't roll call count. It was about to be roll call count. Goddamn, dude was coming from the microwave. Walking up the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sitting at my door because it's about count time. I'm sitting at my door and shit, you know what I mean? It's about count, so I don't pass out, go to sleep and miss this count, you know what I'm saying? And get fried up with a disciplinary. I'm just sitting at my door, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Waiting for the count. So dude walking up the stairs with his spread, his setup or what have you, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, it was directly up the stairs. It wasn't the door directly, but it was the door right beside it. The dude walked up and it was another inmate, convict, whatever you want to call him. He was just like looking at dude, you know what I'm saying? He was like staring at him, just like, you know what I mean? And from what I know, they ain't never had no beef, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never had nothing like that. Matter of fact, dude walking up the stairs with his spread was relatively new to the dorm, new to the yard, just came down. You know what I mean? So dude walking up with the spread, he catch dude, he catch him staring at him like, boom. So and dude kept staring. Shit called 50-yard stare, some shit like that, whatever the fuck. But they was like staring at each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude on the spread, like, and nigga, what's it? He basically, ain't no language, ain't no speaking, ain't no nothing going on. Mind you, my dude had on flip-flops. Walking from the microwave. So he looked at dude, and he like, all right. He said, that's all he said was, all right. But after they finished staring each other down, he said, all right, boom. So boom, he walked in his room, which was past mine, past the shower. He came back out of his room with fucking boots on. Walked back out. He walked out. I mean, he wasn't in the room 15 seconds, came out, fresh pair of boots. I already knew what it was. When I seen the boots, he jumped out of them shower shoes and he was in some boots. 15 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds, maybe even 7 seconds later, boom. I said, oh yeah, it's about to be some action. But the thing is, where does action even come from? Man, when I tell you he walked back down there to that door, they was still kind of like staring at each other. My man who had the spread damn near smacked my man jaw off his fucking face. Damn near smacked it. I'm talking dude was like knocked the fuck out right then and there. Yeah. Bah! He just smacked him. He ain't punch him. He smacked him. Bah! Just smacked him. Come to find out, make a long story short, they ain't even had no beef. Dude was just staring at him, mugging him. And he said, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I guess dude thought shit was sweet. I don't know. Motherfucker smacked his jaw off his goddamn face just for staring at him. Wasn't no opinions, wasn't no talking, wasn't no nothing. About took his fucking jaw, they took him straight to lockup after count. He ate his little setup, went to lock up, took the other one, got down to the infirmary. Knocked his motherfucking ass out. Right after count, they took him. You know what I mean? They took both of them up out of there. And the reason I know it wasn't no drama now is because once dude got off lockup, you know what I'm saying, I hollered at him and shit, you know, not being nosy, but you know, damn, what happened? Fuck y'all got? Shit, you just staring at me. Nigga goddamn staring at me like you got a problem or something. And that's facts. You could be out in society. Y'all talk, people online talking about opinions and shit, but you go out in society, you go out in the public and stare at the motherfucker the wrong way, stare at the right motherfucker the wrong way, and you got a squabble on your hands. You got a squabble on your hands. I ain't saying, yeah, you go to the hood and stare. No, you can go to a redneck bar and stare at a motherfucker the wrong way. And you gonna have to squabble up. You talking about opinions to get you touched. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they killed him for opinion. They deleted him for opinions. Motherfuckers have been deleted for way motherfucking less. You understand me? So when I hear content creators online content creators online downplaying someone being pushed out of existence behind an opinion, a difference of opinion, and they're downplaying it, and especially if they're skin folk, knowing how a lot of skin folk raised. I'm just saying, oh, you weren't raised like me. You're not like us. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say you're not like us. Because I've seen situations where opinions led to goddamn shootouts, led to fucking fights, just opinions. Man, that ugly ass car. Niggas is squabbling and then they get to shooting at each other. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. Man, your car ugly as hell. Yeah, no, that's an insult. No, that's an opinion. Let's get back to it. See, it's a fine line between an opinion and an insult. From the videos I seen, what Kurt was doing a bunch of, spewing a bunch of insults for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And this leads to another story in the penitentiary. I gotta go back to the penitentiary, where that 22-year-old that deleted him is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? For a while, for probably the rest of his shit. Hey, yes, white on white violence. But I go back to the penitentiary. Listen, you can have an opinion. Let's just say me, I'm thick skinned, right? And some rando ass motherfucker just walking to me, man. I don't like his shoes, man. I think they're ugly. It's just my opinion, though. All right, cool. Hey, man, I don't like his shirt, man. That shit ugly to me, man. That's just my opinion, though. Cool. Man, I think you an ugly motherfucker, man. You ain't never shaved. You ain't never got your goddamn. You ain't never trimmed, well groomed, man. You just an ugly ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion, though. All right. Hey, man, I'm gonna give you my opinion on this Bible and God, man. God, this is some fictional shit, some bullshit that they came up with to keep you and your people captive, and now you're getting punched in the face. Yeah, I'm not cool with that. Now you're getting punched in the face because, see, it's certain opinions that you can have that are better off not said. Man, I've seen so many fights in the penitentiary behind God bodies and Muslims and Christians. I mean, fist fights. Whole entire wars have started behind the Bible, behind the Quran, behind different ideologies. See, these are things you really, even if you have an opinion on them, you better tread safe. You better tread carefully around these opinions. These are facts. You can Google wars started behind religion, behind certain things like that. And when it comes down to people having an opinion on your religion, your belief system, your way of life, your culture, that's when it gets tricky. That's when it gets tricky. You insulting gang members, talking about gang violence and talking about how ignorant gang bangers are, et cetera, when you gotta realize, or you fail to realize, that some of these people been gang banging since they've been 9. Some of these people been gang banging since they've been 8. Some of these people grew up gang banging. They were born to 2 bangers, and that's all they motherfucking know. You know what I'm talking about? That's all they motherfucking know. This has been their way of life, and then here you come with your opinion on a gang, and they're 30 years old now, and this is all they fucking know. Now you're shaking up their foundation, and now you got more than a squabble on your hand. They trying to goddamn push you out of existence. Why? Because you shook up their foundation. You're insulting their foundation. You're basically insulting their mother and their father if they grew up in banging like that. You see what you insulted them. Yeah, that's an insult. It's now not an opinion. It's an insult now. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't have the intellectual mindset to be like, okay, well, this is just an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me break it down. Let me see if it's any. A lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people are never going to get that. That's why opinions are that deep when it comes to getting pushed out of reality behind your opinion. Because no one understands. These content creators that's sitting up on this internet every day dropping 3 and 4 videos, dropping 3 and 4 TikToks a day, dropping 5 and 6 reels a day, posting on Facebook. These people do this online shit so much that a lot of them actually lose touch with reality. They lose touch with their sense of of being human because they're online so much. They're so busy studying algorithms, so busy trying to see how they can get their video viral, what's trending right now. They're so inside the matrix that they don't realize that I'm not really in the matrix and that I can get punched in my shit behind what the fuck I'm saying online. That's the thing. That lets like I say, my skin folk gotta stop downplaying like they haven't seen people just roasting. Yo mama this, yo mama that. Next thing you know, motherfuckers is fighting. It goes down in our community and our culture whether you fucking like it or not. It's a reality. Whether you like it or you fucking don't, it's a reality. Your opinion, listen, what I'm not saying is, oh, just be a mute, don't say something, don't give your opinion. I know what I'm saying is, before you motherfucking give your opinion, know who the fuck you talking to and who the fuck you dealing with. And did anybody ask for your motherfucking opinion? That's why I say, oh, you watch my channel, man, my channel might not be for you. You might need to go to another channel. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about a subscriber. I don't give a fuck about a view. I don't give a fuck about getting monetized. I hop on here and do what the fuck I do because I'm going to do it. And if somebody see one of my videos around from where I stay and they don't like what the fuck I say and they pull up, then it is what the fuck it is, because everything I say online, I say it in person. I strive to sit here and not disrespect people on a level, but I mean, it's certain people that kind of just deserve the motherfucking disrespect, but I still strive not to get on here and spill that type of energy because I know and understand how energy moves. You see what I'm saying? That's why when I told you guys I'm in a dark place, I'm on my dark man shit. That's why I haven't been shooting a lot of videos, because I was prone to get up here and say some fucking shit that would really get under motherfuckers' skin and have motherfuckers wanting to get at me. I just wasn't in the right headspace. You got to be in the headspace when you doing shit like this. When you sitting in front of the camera and you sitting here talking and you're giving advice and you're striving to give folks enlightenment, whether it's on the game or whether it's in life. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because you might step on some toes and you never know who toes you stepping on. Next thing you know, you catching one in the neck, getting your whole shit pushed back at a college campus. You see what I'm saying? Thought shit was sweet. And another thing I want to say too, a lot of these content creators aren't approachable. You take somebody like Kirk that's running around with security and all that, they're not approachable. You can't punch them in their shit. So if you can't punch them in their shit, you don't never had an opportunity to punch them in their shit behind what they saying, then other avenues have to be explored or might be explored. If he could have, I ain't gonna say it like that, and I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just gonna say if he was like the average motherfucker you could walk up to in Starbucks and just smack fire at him because you didn't like the video he posted about how whoop-de-whoop was whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop, then that probably never would have happened up there in Utah, because he would have got his issue way before then. But because you got 8-9 different security guards and I can't get to you, we gonna have to do it like this. Put it this way, he was in Utah. His alleged deleter was in Utah. Had he not had 4 or 5 different security motherfuckers around him, it might not have been bad as it was. He could have got rolled up on, hey man, I don't like what you said about what you call it, whoop, whoop, whoop. And dude would have had the opportunity to talk to him right there. Man, I don't like the video you put up or the podcast you did about this. Why do you feel this way? You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? It might have would have, but it might have would have. Some people are just off like that. Do I feel like he deserved to be deleted? I mean, hey man, like I told you in another video, they took out so many of our civil rights leaders in such a manner that it don't even faze me. Now you see how we feel. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just end it at that. But I do want, if you're a content creator watching my video, and especially if you're a content creator and you're the skin folk, you know what I'm talking about, know and understand what you saying online could actually come back and they don't even have to come back in that way. A lot of you guys be having jobs and shit. Y'all be on here, y'all work uniforms at your place of employment, ain't putting up videos and shit, and you might say something on the video and that shit get back to HR. It might fuck around and go viral and get back to HR. Next thing you know, they walking you up out of that goddamn plant. Next thing you know, they walking you up out of that warehouse. You might shoot a TikTok. Next thing you know, they walking you the fuck up out of there because your opinions hold weight. You know, they say sticks and stones may break my bone, but words never. That's bullshit. Words can move you. Words can motivate you. Words can inspire you. Words can put you in the gutter. Words can fuck your whole day up. Words can fuck your entire world up. But opinions don't matter though. Let's be for real. Nigga, if words didn't matter, the Bible would be nothing right now. Let's just keep it a buck. If words did not matter, the Bible would be nothing. The Bible would be nothing. Rap, if words didn't matter, rap would be nothing. If words didn't matter, country singing would be nothing. If words didn't matter, listen, man. And I try to tell you, I always try to tell you guys, the vernacular is something serious. I got it in older videos. The vernacular is something serious. And here, Kurt go with his vernacular, done got him pushed out of motherfucking existence. Words are powerful. Stop. They need a lot of these guys need to stop downplaying. Like I always tell you guys, there's dating coaches out here that call y'all bitch ass niggas. There's dating coaches out here that just y'all call into their show and they talk to you like fucking mutts. And I always told you guys, stop watching them motherfuckers. Stop giving them guys views. Stop giving them guys follows, subscriptions, and all that. Because at the end of the day, I know personally, I don't give a fuck what they say on their channel. I don't give a fuck what they say on their live. But if they was in person with motherfuckers, they would not conduct themselves and carry themselves like that. They would not call you a bitch ass nigga to your face. They only do that shit online because they feel like it's safe. They feel like you'll never Charlie Kirk they motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? They feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should go out there and Charlie Kirk there, but when I say Charlie Kirk there, I mean they feel like they can't be touched because they're behind the screen and you don't know where they're at. You don't know where they're going to be at and all that, but they don't understand that there's people who will dox their motherfucking ass and really find them if they really that serious about their issue. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully this Kirk situation will cool a lot of that down, but I know it ain't. After another week, they're going to be back to calling y'all bitch ass niggas and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? But me, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Not even really in my comment section. I delete the comment before I get to talking crazy. You know, and it ain't because, oh, I'm shook. I ain't no shook one. It's just, I ain't even got time for it. I ain't got the energy for it. Like, man, it's nothing. So, you know, hey, but at the end of the day, this is the only part of this video I want to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to over and understand. Opinions do matter, and before you give your opinion, make sure they're asking for your opinion, and before you give your opinion, make sure you know who you're giving your opinion to. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck if it's an opinion on their wardrobe, an opinion on their shoes, an opinion on goddamn their hairstyle, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always gotta bring the bitch in. You walk into a bitch, yeah, man, I don't really like natural women. Your fro looks good, but I don't really like natural women. I like my women. I like the bitch with weave, I like the bitch with 24-inch weave to her ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. You give me your opinion to it, yeah, like, nigga, man, you know what I'm talking about? And it sounds like common sense, but in reality, motherfuckers online, especially content creators, need a wake up call. Touch motherfucking grass. Get outside. Get outside. Charlie Kirk was outside with it. I give him that. He was outside spreading his, he was outside with his type of evangelism. He was outside spreading his gospel. You know what I'm saying? He was outside with it. But he knew what he was doing. Why do you think he had so much security around him? Why you think he knew he was bringing that badass energy to him? He knew it. People know. Man, there's certain content creators that walk around with no security because they're not online with all the foolishness. You think Cooking with Kai walk around with a bunch of security? You think Kai Sentai, well, Kai might walk around with a little security, but he probably ain't got a bunch though. You know what I'm talking about? He probably got one or two motherfuckers in case a motherfucker get, you know, stupid. But at the end of the day, man, shit, why you think these rappers be having security guards? Could they be talking so spicy on these CDs and shit, on these not CDs, but on the albums and all that shit? They be talking mad spicy, and they lunch meat out here. They having it and they bragging about having it. That's why they walk around with security. They bringing bad energy, but there's certain artists out here that's walking around with no security at all. Andre 3000 is seen out here everywhere. Why you think that is? Why you think Andre 3000 could be spotted at the airport playing a motherfucking flute when Young Thug gotta have 5 or 6 different security guards? Why you think Big Boy could be spotted that? Why you think CeeLo Green could be spotted in the middle of Atlanta and nothing happened to him? And then you got somebody like Gunna gotta walk around with 30 security guards. I hate to say it, but Nip was running around with no security. And he was actually good. But he gave, this is, I fuck with Nip the long way. I fuck with Nip. I fuck with Nip back when he first came out on that crisscross beat type shit. Yeah, I was fucking with Nip that long. But what he did was a little, I ain't gonna say foolish, but it wasn't what no street nigga would advise that shit. Like, not knowing who you talking to done put in work already. This man done put in mad work already. You familiar with his game. And I don't know if maybe you trying to just, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna do shit to me here type shit, or we can go to war. He ain't gonna bring the war right here though. I don't know what he was thinking. And I really don't want to get into it because I never really went down the rabbit hole. I hate the way he went out. But to call somebody a snitch right then and there, and that it probably facts. It wasn't no opinion. It was probably facts. But to call him a snitch right there, and you know how this man get down, bro, that was I wouldn't say it was bravery. I would say it was more or less a badass call. It was a badass chess move, and he let his emotions get the best of him. You feel me? He let his emotions get the best of him and paid the ultimate price for that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because no one understands. And I didn't say this in the Thug video, and I know this video getting long, so I'm about to end it. But no one understand. It's snitches out here. It's rats out here. It's niggas that'll tell on you that will fuck you up at the same motherfucking time. That's real street shit. You don't get that thug shit and all this Gunna shit and all this 6ix9ine, these, oh, he a snitch, he automatically labeled soft. Don't get that shit twisted. It's motherfuckers right now snitching and telling and all type of ratting going on with them niggas, but they will put some holes in your motherfucking ass. They will beat the brakes off you. They will really do something to your motherfucking ass and then tell on you. Yeah. Don't think that they're soft. Maybe soft when the pressure is applied and that type of shit come. Okay, yeah, they soft in that era. I get that. Yeah, they soft as hell when it comes to really handling that type of pressure, having your freedom taken away. Yeah, they soft as fuck. But when it comes down to really getting grimy, really getting dirty in these streets, man, it's some, not all, but it's a few. And every city, every town has at least that one motherfucking snitch in it that they know, yeah, that nigga snitching, but they whisper about, yeah, that nigga told on such and such, yeah, that nigga told on such and such, yeah, that nigga said such and such, but they whispering about it though. They ain't, oh man, that nigga a snitch, whoa. They whisper about it though because they know at the end of the day, that motherfucker is about his business as far as handling that type violent shit. Let's just keep it a band. If you in the streets, you already know. If you in the streets, you've been in the streets, you already know. You know what I'm saying? And it's best that you let motherfuckers know. Because I don't want to ever see none of my subscribers and anybody watching this video think that snitches are soft in that aspect, or all snitches are soft in that putting in work aspect. Because it's motherfuckers that put in mad work and done snitch to get out of some shit. But they're far from fucking soft, and they'll fuck you up to this day. Yeah, and I'm not celebrating the snitch, glorifying the snitch. No, I'm just letting you know what's real. And this ain't no opinion. This is facts. It's snitches out here that will fuck you up and then go tell on your motherfucking ass. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, and then they go let him back out and keep snitching after he fucked you up and you just sitting up in jail with a few holes in your motherfucking ass. Like, yeah, I mean, why he just skated off that damn, how he beat that charge, man? He hit him like 7 times. How he beat that shit? He got my man roll around in the wheelchair today. How he beat that child? Cause he talent. Damn, that fucked up, man. You goddamn put that man in the wheelchair and beat that child like that and told on, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta walk that fine, you gotta know that fine line between, okay, let's just say you consider yourself still in 2025 a real nigga. It's one thing to be a real nigga and it's one thing to be a ignorant nigga, a real ignorant nigga. Strive to be a real nigga, not a real ignorant nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But peace, love, blessing, prosperity. I hope you got something from this video, man. And I get back to the hoes soon, man. Like I said, I get back to the hoes soon, man. I really ain't been focused on the bitch. I've been focused on the games, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Peace, love, blessing, prosperity.